the flickering screens of '76, before the world was made of digital tricks. We had a wooden box in the corner of the room that chased away the silence and the evening gloom. No pictures to see, just the stories we made in a theater of mind, where the memories played. From the SABC to the Lorenzo Marx breeze, we were sailing away on the airwaves seas. Do you remember? Can you hear it tonight? The static and the magic in the fading light. Springbok radio calling us home through the shortwave crackle and the valve light glow. Do you remember how the stories would start? The soundtrack of a nation and the beat of our heart.
They prowl the empty streets at night. These are the men of Squad Cars!
Friday night came with a wailing sound, while the rest of the world stayed safely bound. We heard the squad cars racing through the dark, while Mark Saxon warned us in a voice so stark. From the men from the ministry to the Navy lock, we laughed in the lounge till the sky turned dark. The adventures of Jet Jungle was flying with Jupiter's might, while we huddled together in the soft lamplight.
We love bright lights, rugby, sunny skies, and Chevrolet.
A helicopter lands on the wild coast. The rotors slow down. After action, satisfaction. Smoke a Lexington.
And don't forget Mom! There are 36 juicy tomatoes in every single bottle of all gold. Start them right with Jungle Oats, the breakfast of champions.
Feeling heavy? Eno Fruit Salt gets to work in just 6 seconds.
Chappie's bubble gum. Chappie says, did you know?
On the English service, Patty's voice was gold, while the local legends had their stories told. The heroes were brave and the families were kind, every chapter of drama etched into our mind. Then the Gresh counted down the top 20 hits, while LM radio played the rock and roll bits. And we sent our love to the boys on the line, with Force's favorites waiting for a sign.
Can you hear Charles Fortune? The poet of the game, describing the pigeons and Indian miners frolicking in the sun, and the tea-break flame, the leather on Willow, the Newland sun with a wonderful cover drive, just missing a seagull and it's a 4.
Then the roar of the rugby when the battle was won. It's a try! Cried Viviers, Kim, Shippey, and Chick Henderson as the box crossed the line. Through the crackle of shortwave overseas and sublime, we stood at the grandstand with a radio to our ear. The voices of giants that we still held dear. Hospital corner and pick-a-box prizes, Bob Courtney's laughter and the sudden surprises. Dear Mary Jane and Esme Sweet Grace, a world full of friends we could never quite face. The creaking door shuddered and chilled us with fear, while Pip Friedman's voices brought laughter and cheer. With Taxi or Check Your Mate, win, lose, or draw, we sat spellbound by everything we heard and saw. Yes, we knew every tone, every breath, every sigh, underneath the vast South African sky. Do you remember? Can you hear it tonight? The static and the magic and the fading light. Springbok radio calling us home through the shortwave crackle and the valve light glow. Do you remember how the stories would start? The soundtrack of a nation and the beat of our heart.
Crime does not pay,
but the music remains at the end of the day. Just turn the dial. Adjust the aerial, which is connected to a wire coat hanger. Crank up the volume. Turn the dial back.
Do you remember?